this Alabama Swarm defense. Y'all like my graphic with Kane, Kane Wommack? Listen, Alabama Swarm defense, man. Y'all know it was like a little spoof type thing last year. People were talking about it was all hype, no nothing around it. Just wishful thinking because we had to settle for this coaching staff. Coach Saban's gone. Is it? So we're going to dive into it. We're going to look at the roster a little bit. I just want to give a quick perspective, right? Quick perspective to look at this. And we'll open up the stats. Y'all know we always like to get into the stats here in this hour segment, but I want your opinion in the chat right now on all three platforms. We got TikTok up, we have YouTube, and we have Twitter. I want your thoughts. Do you think Kane Wommack's mentality and style of defense will allow us to relive which era? Because I think we got glimpses of each era of the Saban era during last season from Kane Wommack's style of defensive play calling. I think we got glimpses of each era. I think we saw early 08 to 2012 era of defense during some games, right? Physicality. Then you saw like a 2013 to 16, 17, 16 era. Let's say 16. Let's say 16, 17 era, where you just had dominant defenses, right? You also saw versions of the 2019 to 2022 Saban era defense where we just didn't know who that was and what that was, and you had so many people. This isn't the Bama standard. Those people, right? That's what we were living during that time. Tell the truth. It's okay to tell the truth in the chat. So we look at it now, and with all those different type of characteristics, or let's say similarities, where do we sit with Alabama's defense this year? Do you really believe that how this defense finished last year? What do you think their performance peak kind of mirrors when it comes to the Saban era and all the different talented defensive groups that were on the playing field for Coach Nick Saban during his tenure at Alabama? You're talking about 17 years. You're talking about 50 plus first round draft picks, and a lot of them defensive linemen, defensive backs, linebackers, like defensive players. Where do you all feel that Kane Wommack's style of play calling, the way this team ended last year, what's the peak? Give me an error in the chat and I'll respond to it in another VOD when we continue to dive into the roster.